Why does a good and loving God allow bad things to happen to good people? This dilemma is what we commonly call the problem of evil, and simply stated, the problem of evil refers to the argument that many atheists use to disprove the existence of God, and they do this by insisting that our pain and suffering is proof that there can be no such thing as an omnibenevolent, omniscient, and omnipotent God. In other words, those who employ this argument are essentially saying the God who sits back and simply allows us to suffer in the way that he does is either unloving, and therefore he's not omnibenevolent, or he doesn't have the foreknowledge to know how to stop pain and suffering before it happens, and therefore he's not omniscient, or he doesn't have the ability to save us from our pain and suffering, and therefore he's not omnipotent. But they're basically saying that one of these has to go, and therefore the God of the Bible can't exist, because the God of the Bible says that he's all of these things. The God of the Bible has revealed himself as an omnibenevolent, omniscient, and omnipotent being, and therefore many atheists are convinced that the problem of evil then is proof that the God of the Bible must not exist. Now, there are several problems with this argument, beginning with the fact that apart from the existence of God, there is no universal standard by which we're able to distinguish the difference between good and evil. To be able to say that God is allowing evil things to happen, you have to have a universal standard of what is good and evil to make the argument, and therefore there must be a God who has provided us with the way to distinguish the difference between good and evil. The fact that we are able to identify something as evil only goes to prove that there must be a God. Not only that, but this argument is also based on the assumption that the pain and suffering that we might experience here in this world is by nature evil. Now, there's a huge assumption again, and while I'm certain that we would all love to live a life that is free from pain and suffering, it's important for us to realize that not all pain and suffering is evil. As a matter of fact, as we study the scriptures, we see that the Lord oftentimes has a righteous reason for the pain and the suffering that he allows.